In this video we've got a windscreen replacement on this Ford Mustang Mach-E EV car, and it's got a new windscreen. It's a dealer part. So I'm just going to take you through the installation procedure from start to finish. I've unbagged the glass and I'm just going to check that the connections are all okay and the windscreen's not got any damage to it. The bracket's fine. All the clips are secure and there's no scratches or marks on the glass. Just remove the tape. So just remove this plastic channel that the scuttle pushes into. Discard that. Just give the windscreen a clean with a good quality glass cleaner, both sides. Right, so I'm going to go inside the vehicle now and strip down the interior, rear view mirror, etc. Camera bracket. So this just pops off. Just being careful not to break any clips, but these are quite strong, these ones. I'll just disconnect the rain sensor. Just gently peel that back and reuse that. I'll just stick that onto the new windscreen. It's got the gel pad on it. Sometimes the gel pad will just stay on the old glass and you've got to reuse it. But if it's savable, it's fine. I'll check that when it's finished to make sure it's working okay anyway. Once I've finished the job, make sure everything's connected up properly and everything's working. If that rain sensor doesn't work, I'll just put a new gel pad on it, but I'm confident it will work. Disconnect the camera. Just pull it out. It's pretty straightforward, this one. There's another connection up here. That just disconnects. got a headlamp that I usually put on, but I've left it. I left it inside a vehicle at one of my last jobs last Friday. I'm going to have to go and pick it up. So in the meantime, I'm just going to have to use my good old phone lamp. I've done 2 or 3s, but I can't always remember how that's the wiring for the rear view mirror. So I've got everything disconnected up here. I just need to unscrew this rear view mirror and I'll be ready to start stripping down the interior. Sorry, the outside, the scuttle panel and stuff. This little panel here, this little plastic panel here has to be detached and stuck onto the new glass, and you've got to take it off to get the rear view mirror off as well. I'm not sure why that is, to be honest, but it is what it is. That sticks in there. So I've got the interior stripped down. Pop the bonnet. Strip down the interior. The first thing I've got to do is strip this back. This whole panel has to come off. It's just attached with clips. Just pull them off. Just put that to the side. Make sure all the clips are there. Some of them will come off. Let's put them back into place. One more there. And then we've got these little metal pins. These scuttles are held on really a bit overkill, to be honest. I don't think there's any need for all this. Pop the wiper nut covers off. We've got a 15mm. I think it's a 15mm nut that's on it, if my memory serves me right. Yep. just remove both the nuts. Shouldn't have any problems removing these wipers. It's a fairly new vehicle, so these wiper arms should just flex off no problem. Got to disconnect these side bits here. The ridiculous amount of clips and stuff that's on it. Got to disconnect these jet washes. Just carefully disconnect both the clips. What the hell, man? Looking ridiculous. Same on this side. Release these little metal clips. Be quite tricky to get into. Jesus, there isn't even a clip in that one. It's missing. Try to remove a clip that's not even there. Just pull the scuttle away for the channel on the bottom of the glass, all the way along. And just gently release the scuttle. And it should just come, once I've disconnected that jet washer, it should just come right out. So the last bit to do before I can start cutting the window out is just disconnect these heating connections. Just got to get your little tool in there and open that up. Easier said than done. Just a little clip right inside there. You get it right down tight and just pull that away. Doesn't matter if these are broken or the windscreen's getting replaced anyway. It's just this side, obviously, you make sure it's not broken. So that's everything stripped down. All I need to do is cut the glass out now. I'm just going to remove it with my Milwaukee multi-tool with the Fane blades. So just start off with the 19mm blade first, if I can find it. It is. Just give the blade a little sharpen up. Do this every time I use it. So we're just going to cut right up here along the top. It's a trimless glass. There's only a channel along the bottom, but the rest of it's trimless. So when I'm cutting out, I've just got to be really careful that I don't cut into the paintwork. Keep it tight to the glass. Just being extra careful going along the top. It's got a panoramic roof on it. It's the last thing you want to break. So that's me went round the top and sides with the 19mm blade. I'm going to put in the 25mm blade now. That should catch most of the glue along the top and sides. I've done 2 or 3 of these, and the passenger side seems to be really tight compared to the driver's side. I think it's just these little locating clips that's catching the corners. Yep. I'm going to put the large 38mm blade on. Just to catch this side at the passenger side at the bottom. That's the sides away. Just got to cut the bottom away with the long knife. Just putting a bit of pressure on the glass. Just put some long, even strokes. Just making sure you're not damaging the paintwork, damaging the dash, or cutting too far through. That's it, right through. Simply lift the window out. We'll just put that to the side. So that's the windscreen cut out. I'm just going to cut the old bond line back. As you can see on this side, there's a lot more glue for some reason. See how it's spread out all the way down there compared to the other side? It's just a nice even bead all the way around. This must be happening in the factory. So just cut that glue right back to the body. This leaves a little bit. It leaves maybe a millimetre or two left on the bodywork, which you want really to reactivate with the new bond line. Again, just be careful not to scratch the paintwork. Just take your time, there's no rush. Once that's that cut back, just going to give the aperture a bit vacuum. Just get rid of any dirt. This is not too bad, it's quite new, so there's not much dirt behind the glass. Older cars, it's amazing what can build up over the years. Just give it a little final dust down as well. So once that's done, I can just swap onto my nitrile gloves, and I'm just going to start prepping the glass edge and the bodywork pinch weld. So I'm going to go around the edge of the glass and the pinch weld with my white spirit, just to get rid of any contaminants that might be on the glass or pinch weld. And that just flashes off almost immediately. By the time I get my primer bottle ready, just give this a good shake up for 10-20 seconds. So this is just my Terrason all-in-one black primer. Just apply that around the edge of the glass where the bond line is going to go. This just gives the bond proper adhesion. And the bodywork will just follow the old bond line for guidance. And you just touch up any other little, if there's any little scratches on the paintwork or anything, just give it a little prime, stop it rusting. And I'll just give that 3 to 5 minutes to dry. While I'm doing that, I'll get my polyurethane ready. This is supplied by the dealership. Instructions, don't need them, I know what I'm doing. Now hopefully this tube gets me right round. The last couple of times I've done jobs for them, they gave me 2 tubes. See how we get on with this. Basically just cut the edge off, cut the end off, sorry. This is my old Milwaukee, it's been modified. But I need to get my new gun. This is my old gun, it's modified for the standard plastic tubes. But the Ford are supplying the sausages, same ones as I use for my everyday jobs. This is the one I use every day. This is the one that's got the plastic connection on it that's tight to the edge, so it pushes the sausage tube right up. so there's no waste. So there's a little bit left in this tube. I'm just going to use it. This should get me. This will definitely get right round this now with this tube, because I've got a little bit left in here, which I'll go along the bottom first. I'm going to turn the glass over and get this all taped up, ready to fit once I've bonded it up. So I'm just going to tape these connections up to the outside, because they go on the outside under the scuttle. I've got a couple of locating clips to get the right height, but I'm also going to stick a bit of this on for when I initially lift it in, just in case it doesn't catch the holes in the bodywork. So I could stick it on first and adjust it into place if need be. I think I should be able to lift this in without my little buddy. I should just lift it in my hand, it's not too high. So I'm just going to use the rest of this tube along the bottom here. It's a nice high pointed bead, there's just a little bit left. Should still get round with it with this full tube. So I'll just start at the middle top, work my way along. That's not very good. Use OEM products, they say. They're the best, they say. So you get a big, hard, lumpy glue. Sake, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Pardon my French, but I think this glue is off. That's off that glue. I'm going to have to use my own stuff. Useless. Not every job's straightforward. I'll notify the dealer once I've finished the job. I'm going to have to use my own bond on this job, which isn't a problem. It's OEM quality stuff. I don't know how long that tube's been lying in that depot, but it's absolutely solid.
bad you didn't go for that recall the panoramic roof.
Aye.
Good God.
Did you get done? Sorry mate, I'm filming. I'm filming. It's alright, I'm just filming this job, but I'll speak to you about it once I've done this, mate, if that's alright. That's better. Once that's bonded up, I'll just go around and tidy it up, tidy the bond line up. Get all the joins connected so there's no gaps. Bloody polyurethane, it's a nightmare. So I'm just going to lift this up into place. Not too heavy. I'm going to have to lift this in with my one-man lifting tool. That was a bit of a schoolboy error. Too much strain on the back. Been doing this job a long time and everything's routine, doing the work. I've just followed the procedure, and when something knocks you off, like that situation with the bond there, it can make a bit of hash of the job. Now I'm chasing my tail here to get this set up. So I can get this windscreen lifted in before the glue starts to set. Probably should have set this up just in case. This just takes the strain, takes the weight on one side, takes the strain off my back, and just lift it round. I'll just guide it up, so I'm going to guide this white clipped locator clip on the other side. It's already in, but I'm just going to put that on just in case it pops out again. I'm just going to guide this clip up into that hole, down into that hole, and I can just remove this, and I'll just firmly just firmly bed it into the bond with my hands. The weight of the windscreen is probably enough, but just with that bond being in for 3 or 4 minutes, I want to make sure it catches properly. Just firmly push it right down into place. I can take these away because the locators are right in. Just making sure it's 100% watertight. The last thing I want is it leaking. You just check that the gap on the sides, both sides are even, just to get it centred. You can also use the VIN cutout, a good bit of guidance as well. So that's it in place. So that's the windscreen fitted. All I'm going to do now is just do a reversal. I'm going to put this battery on charge while I'm here, steal some electric from the dealership. So all I'm going to do now is a reversal of what I've done at the start of the job. Just going to rebuild all the scuttle panel and the interior back up. I'll just keep filming, get the whole procedure. I'll pop this bonnet again. I'll build the outside up first, then I'll build the interior up. The reason being is, by the time I get to the interior, the glue's going to have a skin on it, just in case I was to stick my fingers up the back when I'm building it back up again and catch the glue. Just gets everywhere. Just push that in place. Make sure you hear the click. There's a locator clip that goes in the bodywork. Need to remove that. There's a new glass, comes with the wire comes with a clip on it. This is that here. Make sure I pop that off. That's just the last thing I want is that being off. This is what stops water running into the pollen filter. I think that's what it is anyway. So just hold that under there. Push that back in place. Right, I need to figure out how this goes in here. Right, there's 2 clips there, 2 clips there. So this goes up into here first, I think. And just push it right in, that's it. That's it. Clickety click. Just make sure you've got all any bits of trim that you've cut away or any rubbish in the front there, just get it removed first. Just the same with this one. Just make sure this is clipped into place properly. And then make sure it's clipped into the bodywork properly, especially on this side. As if that comes loose, it can get tangled up in this wiper motor regulator. I'll just rip that off. I've seen that happen before with the heated screens on the Mach 1 or Mach 2 Focuses. Right, scuttle, where are we? So what do I need to do here? You lift this. to connect this back up. Just push the scuttle panel back into the channel on the bottom of the windscreen. Make sure it's pushed in all the way. Same with this side. And then we're going to refix all these little metal clips back in place. One, two, three, four, push this panel back in place. I can find the locators. Pretty sure this has been off before. I've got to drop the bonnet and I've got to reset this wiper motor, just so it's lined up properly. That's it. Now I can just reset, position these wipers on. Just remembering where the position they were. Do the same on the inside. Just got to put this camera back on. Put this little plastic bracket back on. Double-sided A little bit of double-sided tape. Not sure about these new door openings. Just hand tight that mirror back up, and I just want to guide this back round here, back round there. That pops in. Get in there. That's up. Get in there. Attach the rain sensor back up. Push this cable up into place so it's all tucked away. Make sure the camera's pushed back in properly. And there's one more connection here. I should get off the old windscreen. Just take these little bits of these covers off this double-sided. It just sticks back on there. Right. There's one more connection I need to take off this. I should have disconnected that with the wire connected to it. I'll know the next time. So that just connects in there and it just pushes into place. That's that. Now everything's built back up. This cable here, I just need to make sure it doesn't go into the glue when I try and push this trim back into place. This trim's got 5 clips that go into these holes here. Just line it up properly, it should just pop into place. That's it, perfect. So that's it. I'm just going to check that the rain sensor's working properly, the wipers are set up, and the heated screen's working. And that's the job done. Thanks for watching.